YouTube is a huge platform. It's one of the most used websites on the internet with 10 billion downloads off of the Google Play Store alone, and the biggest creators on the platform have over 100 million subscribers. With there being so many YouTubers out there, it's only a matter of time before you find someone you like, and it's inevitable that you come across a series someone made. YouTube series are self-explanatory. They're series that are created by YouTubers, and they can be about all kinds of different topics. For example, Gino Samuel has a series about a very documented person called Chris Chan, A Comprehensive History. Another example would have to be Stuff and Sam by Brandon Rogers. While I could go over those two series I just mentioned, this video will be going over much older series. I chose to talk about these old series videos because it's interesting to see what people were uploading a decade ago, and I feel like they are worth talking about. So sit back and enjoy. These are old YouTube series videos. Zombies was a fantastic addition to Call of Duty. It came out in 2008 with the release of World at War, and it became the standard for Call of Duty going forward, as every game after World at War would have a third side mode outside of the campaign and multiplayer. However, this isn't about the game mode, this is about the video series based around it. Cod Zombies is a series created on October 12, 2013 and focuses on the group known as Ultimates as they travel to different locations and try to escape the zombies. It does get pretty crazy with all of the teleporting the characters do, but everything you would expect is here in this series. Perks: Pack-a-Punch, a mystery box, and of course zombies. This is one of my favorite YouTube series because of how funny it is. Seeing Nicole try to hold onto the box as it's disappearing, or Ichtefan being pulled away on a gurney by two zombie paramedics is really entertaining to me. The characters act like how you expect them to if you've played the game mode. Dempsey is the badass American soldier. Nicole is the drunk Russian communist. Takia is the honorable Japanese warrior. Richtefan is the crazy German scientist. While I do enjoy this series, I do have two complaints. The first being that Takia didn't get shown off that much in the series. He doesn't appear in episode 1 and doesn't even speak in the last 2 episodes. I believe the reason why is because they couldn't find an actor to play Takia for the entire series. Either that or Takia is the least popular character out of the 4 original characters from the game mode. He actually is my favorite character because he represents an era of Japan before they became known for anime. My second complaint is that this series is not completely accurate to the game mode story. The Pyro from Team Fortress 2 is the one in control of the zombies for some reason.
Don't you have a spy to go chase or something?
In the game mode, a girl by the name of Samantha Maxes is the one in control of the zombies. I guess the creators of this series like Team Fortress 2. Then again, this probably shouldn't be a complaint because the story in Cod Zombies is a complicated mess. Outside of those 2 complaints, this series is still a great watch. I recommend this series if you like Cod Zombies. It is worth noting that the creators did make a prequel series and even a video based around zombies in Spaceland, but personally, I don't care for those videos. The main series is enough for me. As humans, we have a lot of different emotions we feel. Happiness, fear, disgust, and of course anger. Imagine if your anger took on the form of a spirit and tormented you every day. That's the premise for the Frustration series. This series started on June 29th, 2011, and it focuses on a man named Nathaniel as he is forced to play games selected by an entity known as the Spirit.
Play the game, Nathan.
That's what this series mainly consists of. Nathaniel playing and getting mad at games like Super Monkey Ball and Mega Man 2. Eventually, another being enters his life with her name being the Angel. With her, she makes Nathaniel play games that makes him happy like Super Mario Bros. Of course, watching a man rage at a game is not why I like this series. I like this series because of the story. You eventually see towards the end of the series who the spirit and the angel are and why they are around Nathaniel to begin with. Monster energy is also an important plot point, but if this series was realistic, Nathaniel would be called Trenor with the amount of kidney stones he would be passing.
You are wise beyond measure.
Another positive would be the fight scenes with Nathaniel and the spirit. These fight scenes incorporate elements from the game Nathaniel was playing. For example, Nathaniel plays Cod Zombies, and he fights the spirit later on with perks from the game. And speaking of Cod Zombies, like the last series I discussed, I have two complaints. The first is Nathaniel's preservation of the series. After this series came to a conclusion, Nathaniel removed all the Frustration series videos from the channel and moved it to his second channel. However, due to his second channel being now focused on a character called Bafaniel Nandi, the Frustration series is also now unavailable on it. Thankfully, Nathaniel uploaded a video that has all of the story from the Frustration series, but it's still a bad way of preserving your older work. It reminds me of Nintendo's retro games and how they barely make an attempt to offer older titles to their consumers. But that's a different topic from what I'm talking about. The second complaint is what came after this series. Nathaniel put out ROM hack videos and another series called Banda's Universe continuing the story. However, in my opinion, this story didn't need to be built upon. The Frustration series had a perfect ending and didn't need to be expanded upon. It's still a good watch and I recommend you check out the Frustration series. The story will have you hooked, and I'm not going to spoil anything. I think it's worth it to see the series for yourself. Now this last series may seem like an odd choice to include, but I don't care. This is my video, and I will include what I want. Mario and Luigi's Stupid and Dumb Adventures, or MLSDA for short, is a really old series made with Mario plushes. It was created on November 17th, 2008, and the creator, who goes by the name of Logan, was a kid when he made this, which is why it seems like a strange choice to talk about.
What can a marker do? It is a magic marker. It draws mustaches.
This series is pretty long, with there being 3 seasons. I like the first season because it has that old YouTube vibe to it with the low quality and shaky cam. It's charming in a way. Another thing I do like about this series is the music used in it. It is copyrighted, but I will show a list of the songs Logan used. Some of these songs are pretty good. Also, much like the Frustration series, I like the story told in MLSDA, as ridiculous as that sounds. It starts out simple with season 1. Mario and Luigi go to save a princess.
Okay, hey Toad.
The princess has been kidnapped!
I know you called me and told me that.
Season 2 saw an improvement to the camera work and had more characters added, like Black Yoshi and Shrek.
Ooh, folk, Mario better like this. This is real black man Kool-Aid, grape Kool-Aid all day, folks.
Season 3 is unfortunately the weakest season, because the only narrative is Mario trying to get home. It was also cut short after 3 episodes. In order to understand why season 3 was so underwhelming, we have to take a look behind the scenes. When Logan made the season 2 finale, he meant for the series to continue through a time loop. This was because of a medical problem he was experiencing. So if something happened to him and he couldn't make videos anymore, the series could just go on forever. Thankfully, Logan recovered and years later we did get season 3. However, after episode 3, Logan would move into an apartment and season 3 came to an abrupt end due to him being in a new location. If you're curious, another YouTuber by the name of Dabby H Dude made an ending for season 3. He also has videos going into more detail with Super Mario Logan. I don't recommend this series because it's just some guy playing with Mario plushes, but I have a soft spot for this series because I used to watch this when I was younger. It also reminds me of Superstar Saga on the GBA. Definitely check out Abby H. Jude if you want to know more about Logan. Well, that's the video. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it's interesting to see what someone was uploading years ago. With the amount of content that is uploaded to YouTube, newer videos will bury all of the older videos on the site. So it's possible that someone new to YouTube won't know about these series. With this video, I hope that you decide to check out these series videos. It's important that we don't forget about older stuff when looking at newer stuff. For example, I enjoyed Final Fantasy VII, but I like Final Fantasy V more because of the job system. It's good that Square made the pixel remasters, so people can experience what came before 7. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.